Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode and another season of the Golden State Warriors MyNBA series. And in this one, we're going to be recapping not only the off season, but the start to our season, which you can see it's pretty damn good at 13-0. And there's a big reason why. In the playoffs, we lost 4-0 to the Jazz, and the biggest thing was, honestly, we just didn't have enough talent. And decisions had to be made. The team was damn near been rehauled, and I had to open up a lot of money in order to make some signings or signing and make sure our team is ready for the playoffs this time and that we have enough talent. And you'll see who we signed in a second here. It is a phenomenal signing in my opinion, and honestly, this is the biggest sign I've ever gotten in like any my league ever. So even just ones I've done off camera, we signed the Slovenian Luka Doncic. He has been a superstar in Dallas, just unreal scorer, unreal passer, and this season for us, he is off to an unreal start. 30.5 points per game, 7.5 rebounds, 13 assists almost, and 50, 40, almost 90. He's shooting 57% from the field. This is our team this year. Luka, VJ, Jared, Stan Curry, Karim Lopez, and Aiden Sherrill. You know these five guys, right? They were here last year, and they're still here. They're really cheap contracts. These two are. Stan's pretty cheap for what his talent is, and then Jared and VJ, we extended them, and then we had enough money to get Luka Doncic by trading away Herb Jones, trading away Nick Claxton, trading away everybody. And these are the guys we had to sign on minimum contracts: Trey Murphy, D'Anthony Melton, Aaron Nesmith, Tucson Evo Bond. I don't know how to say his name, but he's a real good shooter. Paul Reed is back with us. Malik Beasley's here. Jonathan Isaac. That rounds out our team. And the reason we had to do this is because we just were not talented enough to beat the Jazz. The Jazz team is insane. They just have so much talent. It felt overwhelming at times. And Luka is such a safety blanket for us offensively. The first few games of the season were incredible. He had 28, 8, and 16. He had back-to-back not only games with 20 assists, back-to-back nights with 20 assists. 23 assists here against the Wolves and 20 assists here against the Spurs. He's been insane. He hits 37, 8, and 17 here against the Rockets. He had a phenomenal game. Who was it against? It was against this Pelicans team. 38, 11, and 8. Was it the Jazz? Yeah, this Jazz game was insane. I should have just recorded this, but it was 48, 7, and 19 for Luka. Cooper Flag with 41 and 29 and 5, and then Giannis with 34, 11, and 6. But you can see we have enough talent to compete with this team now, and I think we're not only the best team in the West, we're the best team in the league. At 13-0, only team that's kind of rivaling us this far is the Orlando Magic, who are on a 10-game win streak. This team's insane. Igor Demin, Bronny is here at an 85 overall. AJ Dibansa, he is up to a 96 overall now. They also have Paulo. They have Franz Wagner coming off the bench for Bronny. Whatever, 2K. But this team is deep, man. This team is really good, and they still have Trace Jackson Davis here, who is normally in the rotation for them. Thunder, team that rivals us all the time. They've lost a lot of talent, but they also have a ton of talent, so it never really mattered. Like this lineup even right here is insane, but they have these guys coming back soon: Ian Jackson, Izan Almansa, and Jasper Johnson. Insane team. The Pistons, they don't have Cade Cunningham starting. Instead, they have Jonell Flan starting, who is putting up pretty good numbers. His team's also incredibly talented. Portland, of course, they're going to be really good. Ace Bailey's off to a phenomenal start this season, and they still have all their regular talent. They also signed Tajon Salon, who is up to an 84 overall on this team. The Hornets, this team is insane. When Dylan Harper is healthy, they have 490 overall players on their team. Now, maybe the progression isn't super amazing on the base version of 2K, so next MyNBA series we'll have to fix that. I don't want everybody having 95-3 and stuff like that and just being 90 overalls. The Nuggets with De'Aaron Fox, Darren Peterson, and a bunch of great role players. They're doing pretty well. The Kings sitting at 9-4 with Keyshawn George, or not Keyshawn, Keontae George, Cecil Webb, the rookie of the year a few years ago. He's pretty good, 22 points per game, 50, 40, 90 almost. Sohan here again. This team is really solid with Derek Davis, Jalen Tyson. Solid team with great depth. The Bulls, Jokic, Maxey, and just some okay players around them. I think they might be dealing with some injuries. Yeah, Kobe White injured, but it's a really good duo right there with Jokic and Tyrese Maxey. The Raptors, this team signed Trey Johnson and Isaiah Collier and Jonathan Kuminga. They just brought some Nets players over to their team and said, hey, let's contend. And they are looking pretty good. They just lost Maxey after trading for him. But, they got Trey Johnson, who I think is better than Tyrese Maxey. The Grizzlies, they signed Drake Powell and Darius Garland. I think Ja is hurt. I don't even know why they signed Garland. Whatever. Koa Pete's still here. It's a really good team. Really good team. There's a lot of really good teams in this league. The Wolves, Elston Harrington. This dude's a fucking monster. He dropped like 40 on us in the first game of the season. They're good. They just don't have the depth to contend, I think. The Mavericks, they lost Luka. They have Kyrie still. I think he's injured, though. But this team is sneaky good. We traded Claxton to them. Just, kind of part of a sign-in trade. We traded them like for 4 or 5 first-round picks, too. They signed Matas Buzelis and Hugo Gonzalez, who's having an unreal season for him. And, they're still pretty good. The Nets, losing Trey Johnson has really hurt them. We traded Herb Jones over to their team. We've got a lot of history with this team. This team's solid as well. Nothing crazy, but they do have a lot of depth. The Heat, Darius Acuff Jr. is having a really good season last time I checked. Almost 24 and 10 per game. Incredible efficiency. But Tyler Hero, he's doing his thing. Bam Adebayo is damn near a role player for this team. Caden Boozer's here. They also have Rocky Zakarski. This team is just not phenomenal. As you can see, there's a lot of teams over 500. There's just so much talent in the league, which it's not realistic. The Knicks almost have 4 90 overall players. That never happens really in real life ever. The Rockets, they're looking pretty good. Amen Thompson, Cam Whitmore, Nate Ement, Alperen Şengün, Jalil Bethea. They almost have 5 90 overall players, which is, like I said, just it never happens. It's never happened ever. Even when the Warriors had KD and all them, it doesn't happen. The Pelicans have an insane amount of talent. They just can't defend anything. Their defensive rating is terrible. The Wizards, they have almost 4 90 overall players if Jalen Green was a little bit better, and they're still not that good. So, maybe overalls get updated, but I'm going to be starting a new NBA series anyways soon. I mean, we're like, year 5 or 6 now with this. So this is 5. Yeah, year 5, year 6. Who knows? We'll see. Jalen Suggs and the Suns just kind of rebuilding still. The Celtics, they're getting better as time goes on. Hopefully they are, but maybe they're not. Kassan Wallace, Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum. This team's lost 4 games in a row. I just don't get it. I just do not get it at all. Atlanta, rebuilding. Reese Shea's pretty good now. You keep going down. The Clippers suck. The 76ers suck. But they signed Rob Dillingham and Jalen Duren. And Mogbo's turned into a really great player for them off the bench. The Pacers are bad somehow. I don't understand that. Booker and Tyrese Halliburton isn't enough to be good. Cavs, they're all right. The Jazz somehow are 4-12 again. They'll turn around, but I have to help them a little bit there. Lakers, they're not a good team. Still rebuilding. Spurs are bad. How? I don't understand it. Castle's having a really good year. Wemby's having a bit of a down year, I guess, but still, this team should be way better than they are. And then the Bucks, they signed Reed Shepherd, who's having an unreal season, but other than that, they have no talent, and they're ass. So, honestly, this could be the last season if we do win a championship, just because the league is so scrambled, and I got to do so much stuff to try and fix it, but I don't know. Maybe next year will be our last year. Who knows? It depends on how stuff goes, but yeah, this one's coming to an end soon. I think last year I made a new one, maybe in March, something like that. Who knows? But this next one's going to be an expansion one. It'll be the Seattle Sonics. So I'm excited to do that one. hopefully we get that one done soon. Maybe a few weeks, maybe a week or two. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe a month. Depends on how long it takes us to win a championship. But yeah, signing Luka, huge thing to do for us, and I think it's something that we had to do in order to try and contend. Because man, there's so much talent. It's so hard to win in my league. Like every team you look at, you think they're kind of a contender. Like it's crazy. It's really crazy. Got to fix progressions. Next MyNBA, like I said, next series. But for now, we're just gonna enjoy this, and hopefully we can win a championship. Our next episode will be playing against this Boston Celtics team, who has a lot of talent as well, but they're just not good. I don't get it. But yeah, that'll be the episode, and a very short one. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.